Redefining the Roddenberry legacy. New frontiers in innovation.
Welcome to Disrupting the Norm. This episode introduces Rod Roddenberry, son of Star Trek creator Gene Roddenberry.
Rod could have simply followed a predetermined path in entertainment, but instead chose to forge his own way. As an innovator, he transforms how we approach social change. Rod serves as CEO of Roddenberry Entertainment and founder of the Roddenberry Foundation. Through these platforms, he combines storytelling, technology, and philanthropy in groundbreaking ways. He doesn't just manage his father's legacy, he revolutionizes how we turn optimistic visions of the future into present-day reality.
Questioning the status quo.
Throughout his career, Rod has developed a distinctive approach to innovation that starts with challenging conventional wisdom. His success in creating change comes not from following established paths, but from consistently questioning why things are done the way they are. This philosophy crystallized through years of experience, and when asked what advice he would give his younger self, Rod's answer is refreshingly direct.
Just about everything is bullshit, and most people are full of it.
He explains that too often, people accept limits without questioning them. This perspective appeared from his own experiences in the entertainment industry, where he often encountered rigid thinking about how things should be done. Rather than accepting these limitations, Rod advocates for thoughtful risk-taking.
Whenever someone says it can't be done that way, you have a choice.
He explains.
You listen to them and take their advice. Or you decide to take a risk and try it the way that you're thinking. Just make sure you do your homework, do research, and make smart decisions. Then, be ready for potential failure.
Building bridges through entertainment.
As one of the executive producers on the Star Trek series, Rod helps ensure the shows keep their connection to scientific possibilities while exploring new ideas. The approach is remarkably similar to strategic foresight. Instead of publishing academic papers about possible futures, they create compelling visual stories by extrapolating from current reality. Rod shares how this approach began with his father, who would consult with scientists at Caltech and the Jet Propulsion Laboratory, JPL, to develop futuristic technologies that he would incorporate into Star Trek.
He would say, for example, "We are looking for a non-lethal weapon." And they would say, "Well, we have lasers, but we're working on a phasing laser." And that was where the phasers came from.
This method of grounding future possibilities in current scientific developments helps create believable visions of tomorrow. But for Rod, the technical aspects are secondary to the human element.
Star Trek has never been about the science fiction.
He emphasizes,
Star Trek has always been about people, humanity, and ethics. These ideas were then assimilated into the bubble of science fiction.
Revolutionizing philanthropy.
This human-centered approach led Rod and fellow board members to launch the Roddenberry Foundation in 2010, where he didn't just reimagine philanthropy, he revolutionized it. Breaking away from traditional models of top-down giving, Rod, CEO Lior Ip, and their administrative team innovated a new approach that combines network building, capacity development, and direct support. The foundation created groundbreaking programs that not only fund solutions, but also create environments where problem solvers worldwide can connect, learn, and scale their impact. Speaking about the Foundation's Catalyst program, one of their many current long-running programs, Rod explains,
Anyone from around the world can present their idea to help fix or better something in their community. For example, it could be water, disease, or women's health anywhere in the world.
Other areas of the foundation looks beyond quick fixes. As Rod puts it,
For many of our programs, we look for organizations, institutions, and individuals who are working towards the long-term advancement of our species. No band-aid solutions.
Education as innovation's foundation.
Looking toward the future, Rod sees education as critical for fostering innovation. He shares a powerful story about observing a second-grade classroom where students were learning to express and receive feedback without hostility.
These kids were learning not just how to communicate their feelings to their classmates without hostility. The classmates were learning how to receive the comments without feeling attacked.
This experience shaped his vision for educational innovation.
My biggest concern right now is not technology, not AI, not nuclear war. It's people.
He explains.
Technology is evolving quickly, but our intellectual advancements are falling way behind. The education systems of all nations need to radically change. Education isn't just about reading books, memorizing, taking tests, and passing or failing. There are ethics, humanities, social, emotional, and critical thinking skills that are essential to our coexistence. These are skills many of us do not learn.
Creating change through connection.
Throughout his various initiatives, Rod emphasizes the importance of learning from different perspectives. He points to the Star Trek principle of
IDIC, infinite diversity in infinite combinations,
as a guiding philosophy. This commitment to connecting diverse perspectives shapes his approach to innovation across all his work.
If we put our fears aside, myself included, and learn how to talk to our perceived enemy or someone who is different, we will grow as a person.
Rod reflects.
It doesn't mean you have to like everything they say, but you will have a bit more knowledge every time. And over time, you will expand your overall knowledge and grow intellectually.
Lessons for innovators.
Rod's journey offers valuable insights for anyone seeking to drive positive change through innovation. Here are key lessons from his experience.
Challenge conventional wisdom thoughtfully.
Question established norms, but do your homework first. As Rod emphasizes, when told something can't be done, research alternative approaches and make informed decisions about taking risks.
Focus on root causes.
Look beyond quick fixes to address fundamental issues. Rod's foundation shows this by supporting people working towards the long-term advancement of our species, rather than focusing on temporary solutions.
Learn from different perspectives.
Make a conscious effort to engage with people who think differently. Even when you disagree with what someone says, you might find one or two good points that help you grow.
Maintain believability.
When developing new ideas, ensure they have a foundation in reality. Rod applies this in entertainment, noting that while concepts don't need to be possible today, they should be believable enough that audiences can envision them becoming real.
Build networks for change.
Create connections between people working towards similar goals. The programs at the Roddenberry Foundation prove how bringing together diverse changemakers can amplify their impact.
Balance vision with practicality.
While pushing for transformative change, acknowledge current realities. As Rod shows through his various initiatives, you can work toward bold visions while taking practical steps forward.
Support others' innovations.
Look for talented problem solvers beyond your immediate circle and help them succeed. As Rod makes evident through his foundation, transformative ideas can come from anyone, anywhere.
Reimagine how you share ideas.
Consider unconventional mediums to communicate your vision. Just as Rod and Star Trek use entertainment to explore future scenarios instead of traditional foresight papers, finding new ways to present ideas can help them reach and impact broader audiences.
Looking to tomorrow.
Today, Rod continues to push boundaries and question norms across multiple fields. Through Roddenberry Entertainment, he pioneers new approaches to storytelling and cultural preservation. The Roddenberry Archive Project, launched with Otoy Inc. in 2021, exemplifies this innovation by using cutting-edge digital technology not just to preserve Star Trek artifacts, but to create immersive experiences that transform how we interact with history and inspire future generations of innovators. Rod's story shows that innovation isn't just about creating new technologies. It's about having the courage to question established ways of doing things and the wisdom to seek better solutions. His work reminds us that lasting change often begins with asking,
Why not?
and daring to imagine new possibilities. Through his unique combination of curiosity, compassion, and commitment to long-term solutions, Rod Roddenberry offers an inspiring example of how one person can work toward positive change in multiple ways. His journey shows us that it is possible to create environments where innovation flourishes and transforms ideals of science, technology, diversity, and unity into real-world solutions. For Rod, innovation and the pursuit of a better humanity isn't just a goal, it's a way of life.
About Rod Roddenberry. Rod Roddenberry is the CEO of Roddenberry Entertainment and founder of the Roddenberry Foundation, where he combines storytelling, technology, and philanthropy to drive global change. As an executive producer of Star Trek series and leader of innovative foundation programs, he transforms Star Trek's original ideals of science, technology, diversity, and unity into real-world solutions while fostering collaboration between diverse problem solvers worldwide.
To learn more about Rod Roddenberry, visit Roddenberry Entertainment at roddenberry.com, where he serves as CEO. Explore the innovative work of the Roddenberry Foundation at roddenberryfoundation.org, and follow him on social media platforms. You also can listen to the entertaining Mission Log podcast that explores the Star Trek universe one episode at a time.